today we are attempting, well, not attempting because we have to finish this. Like, I have no choice. I have a flight to catch in Chicago on Saturday, and today we are going to begin our drive of 1,620-ish miles to Michigan to go drop off my Jeep and to hand over William to my mom to be taken care of for the summer. Y'all, I don't know what I just got myself into. This is maybe one of the more wild adventures that I think I've ever gone on. I'm freaking out right now. I have to drive like 800 miles today. Poor William, he's probably not gonna have a very fun time doing this. We will take breaks, and I am drinking energy drinks. I never do this. Like, I have to do this to make it through. Come suffer with me. If you're new here, my name is Loui, and I live in my Jeep currently, but right now we're headed to a completely new adventure, somewhere that I love a lot, which I will tell you about all of the details of this upcoming adventure. First, I'm gonna down this, eat some bread, and we're hitting the road. It's already almost 2 o'clock on Wednesday, May 25th. I need to get to Michigan by Friday midday, so that gives me about 48 hours to get there. This is not going to be fun, guys. I mean, it might be fun for y'all to watch, but it's not going to be fun for me. All right, y'all, here we are at our first little stop. Walked William, went to the bathroom. We're 200 miles in, 1,400 and some change to go. You know, the 2 Red Bull really helped. We're about to stop at another gas station, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some more. I called my mom. She was like, oh, please do not have a heart attack. I was like, I'll be fine, Mom. All right, don't judge me. This is Red Bull number 3 of the day. I think tomorrow will be better because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Oh my God. I kind of like it. That's the bad part. It's kind of delicious. I feel the judgment. I really do. I feel the judgment through the camera. It's the only way we're gonna make it to where we're supposed to be tonight. We'll get there at 1:18 a.m. My guess is we get there at 3 a.m. Sleep for a few hours. Rise with the sun, and then drive another 14 hours, something like that. Oi. I hope this is worth it. I hope where I'm going and what I'm doing is worth all of this. I think it is. Miles! Only we're a quarter way there! Woo! I am donezo, but I'm trying to make it to 800 miles, so that means I'm halfway there, practically. I'm gonna do it tonight. Might as well. 540 miles. I'm rewarding myself with some M&Ms. They're like crunchy cookie M&Ms. They're not bad. Maybe the one good thing about living in the US is that there's lots of cool snacks. I wanna go home. Oh, good morning, guys. I'm with William's booty. Good morning, y'all. Oh my God, I'm wrecked. Wow. We pulled in about 3 something last night to rest stop. It is almost 9 now. I had to sleep. When you sleep, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep. We made probably 700. We made 700 like 11 miles or something. So today we're gonna drive probably like 800 miles and then do the last 150 or so Friday morning. drop the Jeep off, and then we gotta drive back to Chicago and hop on a plane. Morning, William. Oh, he's being so cuddly this morning. Oh, you're such a good guy. Oh, you're the best guy, I know. He's the best guy in my life. Oh, this is what the road stop looks like. This is the other side. Sleeping at a rest stop. I should have woken up a little earlier, but when you need to sleep, you need to sleep. I mean, 6 hours of sleep. I needed to sleep. There's nothing I could do. Anyways, we're gonna get on the road. Oh, I'm wrecked. I feel so wrecked right now. Maybe it was the 3 Red Bulls, but my body physically feels wrecked. Do I feel mentally wrecked? Yes, because all I can think about is the road. Like, I feel like I'm moving still, and we're not moving. The country is small, but it's big. You know what I'm saying? It's super big, but it's amazing that I could drive 24 hours and be in a completely different state, pass through like 5-6 states, and be in a whole different culture. Be in the Midwest. Well, welcome to Nebraska, everybody. Going to the last 2 states west of the Mississippi that I've never been to. Nebraska and Iowa. That I will have been to every state on the West Coast, Midwest and West Coast, pretty much. Good morning, William. Good morning, boy. How many Red Bulls will we drink today? How many Red Bulls will we drink today? How many Red Bulls will we drink today? Hope he's having some breakfast. I'll make some coffee. Definitely one of the more strange places I've ever made coffee. Just going for it. Good old AirPress. Just go making coffee at a rest stop parking lot. Don't give any fucks, bro. I think William's done with the driving just as much as I am. That's how many miles we did yesterday. And we're about to do that plus more today.
I'm Michael Babar. This is The Daily.
Alright, I guess it's about time that I tell y'all what the heck is going on. I keep saying over and over again, like, what is my life? I just feel as if the universe, the powers that might be, whatever y'all want to call it, whatever you believe, I just feel like it just throws me around all the time. I can't control any of the things in life. I mean, I can, but I don't know. I just tend to follow this breadcrumb trail through life, and stuff just happens. Also, careful what you wish for. Okay, here's the story. I was in Moab for about a month, and while it was a really good time, I was definitely struggling, mentally, having just a hard time, honestly. A lot has happened in the past few months in my personal life, and I was easily spiraling into a dark place. So it just feels like it's I don't know, surf. Is that the word? Where it just doesn't stop. Waves just crashing over you over and over and over again. And it just feels like you can't stand up, and you you try to stay positive about life and everything, and it just hits a breaking point. So anyways, I was in Moab for a month, and normally I don't stay in places for very long, but I was waiting on a package to do like a sponsorship, which is not going to happen after all, because, you know, shipping is really hard when you're on the road, shipping to post office and coordinating all of that stuff is just exhausting. I've been trying to take on more sponsorship stuff so that I can help fund the journey more and be able to do more cool stuff to record, to pay for gas, to go do cool trails, all of that. So I was stuck in Moab for a month, and normally I move areas probably every 2 weeks. Keeps it cool, keeps it real, keeps it fun, keeps it moving, keeps me entertained, keeps y'all entertained. I just had done pretty much everything I wanted to do there. Just feeling really stagnant. It allowed me to start all of like my personal life stuff just to seep in, and like I really started like thinking, and I started to really miss Alaska. It just wasn't going away, this need to go back to Alaska, back home. Like, I consider Alaska my home now. I love it there. So basically, this is just kind of wild. So I was parked out near Canyonlands down a dirt road pretty far out without any service, and I was just mulling things over and thinking about what I wanted to do this summer. And the plans were to go through Idaho and spend time in the forest and stuff, but it just felt like I wasn't gonna have a purpose this summer, you know? And so I was thinking, I mean, other than making videos, of course, but I'm just, you know, like, it just gets lonely on the road. I was like, I don't want to, like, be alone all summer, like, kind of bored, not feeling frustrated about, like, needing to make more money in order to fund this channel, to fund this adventure, all of that. So I was down this dirt road, and then the next morning I was like, okay, well, let's go on a hike. Let's get out of the back here and like go back to where I can like call my mom, call people, talk about stuff. I was just like thinking, like, I don't know if I knew in that moment that like, oh, the answer was to go back to Alaska, but to get back to civilization. And I received a text from a friend, a friend of a friend, an acquaintance, someone that I'm getting to know in Alaska, and she sent me a contact for someone who is looking to hire a deckhand for a crabbing boat this coming crabbing season. And what's really awesome is it's a fisherwoman who has so much experience, and after having a conversation with her and deciding like, okay, I do want to do this, it's very cool to find out that like she's done this for like 30 years, and she basically hired me on the spot after talking to her for an hour about stuff. So basically I'm going back to Southeast Alaska this summer for 3 months for the crabbing season, and I'm gonna crab. I'm gonna learn how to crab. I'm gonna work very, 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 very hard. Like, this is gonna be hard work, y'all. I'm gonna be earning the money that I make, but I feel this need to go there. Like, after talking to her, I was like, I need to spend a summer with another woman who is just powerful. The fishing industry is normally dominated by men, and it's a very small percentage of boats that are run by women. And I was just like, this would be such just an amazing experience to have. Make a little cash, and the fact that I get to go home and I get to see my friends and I get to be where I'm comfortable. I realize that that's what I need this summer. Long rant aside, I'm going to Southeast Alaska to work on a crabbing boat, and it's for 3 months till the end. I'm going to stay up in Alaska until the end of August and come back down and figure out what I want to do from there. Also, another thing that's really awesome too is we got our estimate back for our property for a little parking pad at the bottom. I'm not going to tell you how much it is, but basically this money is going to help fund my half of the project, basically. So everything works out, y'all. At the end of the day, shit may feel like it's hitting the fan all the time, but you just got trust. Put good energy out there and you'll get good energy back. All right, so I gotta get Buff here and start doing some push-ups here so I can pull these crab pots up. Oh! Wait, I gotta do it. Crabbing season starts on the 15th. I gotta get my push-up game on. Every stop we make, I'm gonna do push-ups. Wow, seriously amazing what walking and doing like 20 push-ups, half push-ups, because I gotta work myself up here in the next couple of days. But it's amazing what getting some fresh air and doing a little walk does for you when you're traveling on the road. We are headed out. We're almost in Iowa. I've never been to Iowa. Yeah, it's just been farms on this main interstate. I mean, I'm sure like in Nebraska there's way pretty stuff if you're not on the interstate. You know, it looks like there's probably some cool looking stuff. Oh, well, it mostly looks like farms. It's the heartland. What can I say? And then through Iowa, heartland, and then up through here past Chicago, and then through here and up and away. Okay, well, at least we'll be at the lake soon. Soon as in like 8 hours. Also, that was the strangest experience of my life. I think when you're tired, things are just more strange. This time of day is my favorite. It's been approximately 36 hours since we began this journey. It is 2 a.m. on Friday, May 27th. If I'm doing my math correctly, I'm completely out of it. Oh, William's being all cuddly. I'm gonna miss this guy. But we made it to another rest stop. I didn't make it all the way to where I wanted to be, 3 more hours to my destination. Yeah, oh my god. It was quite a journey. And boy, like, I'm so tired. This is gonna probably be so hard for me to explain in a very articulate way, but basically I got rerouted through like town, basically, like not the highway, because it was taking me to a highway that I didn't have to end up paying tolls on. So I get basically 2 blocks away from the entrance to the highway, the non-toll highway, and there's, you know, great, a train's, you know, going through town, so if people are waiting in line, and all of a sudden the train comes to a direct stop. So I was like, okay, I am a patient being, so I tried to be patient for about 25 minutes, waiting for the train to move, and finally I was just like, you know what, F it. So I look at the map to reroute myself through. So I reroute, and then Google Maps kind of does the rest of the rerouting for me, and it takes me in a bunch of circles I don't know. I'm tired at this point. I can barely think. It's dark. It's a neighborhood in Chicago that I don't know. And so then I'm like going through this neighborhood trying to figure out where to go. There's a small van behind me, and William. And I'm like stopping at the stop signs, like, you know, California stopping, like not fully stopping because there's no one around. And this person decides to cut in front of me and basically almost crash into me. And I swear to Bob, y'all, I don't have a very fiery temper. Like when I get angry, I cry. Like I have a very hard time expressing rage, and I felt road rage for the first time, like for real, in the, not very long driving, less than a decade of driving, but still, yeah, like a decade of driving. I'm 25 now. I got my license when I was 15 or 16. I can't remember at this point. But it's been about a decade of driving. I've never felt this angry, and I honked my horn seriously for 30 seconds straight, and I wanted to crash into that car, ruin that car or that person's night. But then senses came over me. I was like, there's no point in being angry. Like, take some deep breaths. And so I just turned the other direction so I don't have to be following this car who's now being an asshole to me. I'm sorry that I stopped at a stop sign. Like, I don't know. That was a test of patience, and I think I passed. And I think they did deserve me honking for a very long time at them. And I guess now I won't friggin' stop at stop signs in Chicago. Like, sorry. Anyways, no offense to the people from Chicago, but some of y'all drive like you don't want to live in this area. And I've driven through this area 3 times now. I'm very tired. It's 2 a.m. I should go to sleep. We're gonna get like 5 hours of sleep, wake up, drive the rest of the 3 hours to my grandma's town, and then I got to basically clean all the perishables out of the Jeep, do some laundry, pack a bag to hop on the airplane, and then drive back then store the Jeep, figure that whole thing out, and then drive back to Chicago, and then hop on a plane and head back to Alaska. Yeah, this was a wild journey. But then the way I'm justifying this is I was gonna go north anyway, so basically I'm like stalling my north trip into like Canada and stuff by 3 months, and I'm gonna come back, and then I don't know really what's gonna happen after that. That's just the story of my life. I really never know what's gonna happen. Like, I really seriously cannot plan more than like 3 or 4 months out very accurately. I feel like my friends and family at this point think I'm like extremely flaky because I always like change my plans, but honestly, I don't know. Does anyone else have this problem? Like, things just are always changing. They're so fluid all the time that I can never like keep travel plans, and specifically about like where I want to be and stuff. I guess it's kind of a privilege to be able to roll with the punches and stuff anyways. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm sure my perspective on everything will be a lot more bright and positive in the morning, but right now I'm just feeling mostly frustrated and tired. But what can you expect after driving for 20 hours basically, and traveling pretty intensely for almost for 36 hours? Yeah, anyways. And William, also, I want to say another really hard thing to do when you do this kind of thing with a dog is like taking care of your dog on top of yourself. Like, this has been a massive challenge mentally, like trying to take care of myself, drive, and take care of a dog. Those of you with actual human children, I admire you, because I don't know how you do it. Like, I can barely take care of this dog while traveling. I've fallen asleep. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Well, good morning, everybody. It is 9 something right now, 9:25. We kind of ended up sleeping longer than we wanted to because I just was so out of it. I was like, there's no way I can operate a vehicle right now. So I slept for a little bit and we're about to get on the road, fill up some gas for the last time. Thankfully, because gas is so expensive. It's like an unintentional flex that I had to drive this far during this time when gas prices are so expensive. But we did it. We pulled it off and hopefully it's worth it in the end. So we're going to go do that and get some coffee. Number one, need some coffee. This is Michigan, y'all. Land of the lighthouses.
Days later, we do not have a definite time.
Grateful we got to town, the town where I'm going to be storing the Jeep. Safely, we're here safely without a hitch. You know, there were a few moments where I thought people would be crashing into my Jeep, but the Jeep did great. No problems at all, man. Awesome. This is awesome. William! We're here and I'm excited to see my grandmother and my mom. And yeah, I gotta basically clean the Jeep out in like a couple hours, take this over to storage, and then maybe my grandma will let me shower at her house. And then I'm gonna drive down into Chicago with my mommy. Oh, I'm so excited to see my mom. We made it! Oh, land. Oh. Ground. Oh, hey, Mom has a little ladder now. It's cute. I like that. Oh, we made it.
That was mine too.
Look at her. Yeah, the tan. You too, Gran.
Wait, like
the non-tan. Generation.
Family. This is awesome.
There aren't very many girls in the family, too. Current situation. Scrambling to get everything done before 4:30. Sad day. Got all my stuff together. Gotta organize that inside my grandma's house. But I wanted to show y'all this anonymous gifter sponsorship someone gave me an awning because they saw me outside in the sun burning up and they wanted to pay it forward to another Jeeper. So now I got myself an awning. Don't mind my hair, I look so messed up. I have an awning for me back. I just had to pull it out so I know what I can be missing. And yeah, so thank you to my anonymous sponsor. You know who you are, but I'm like, this is probably the nicest thing a stranger has ever done for me in my whole entire life. But I'm super excited. All right, packing all my stuff up. Clean clothes. Bag. Ah! Somehow I fit everything into my 55-liter bag. This is more than 55 liters. Could you imagine carrying this much on a trail?
No, you would die.
I would probably pass out. Bye, Grandma. And I'll see her. She's so cute.
Oh, she is cute.
Not handle Fairbanks. Like